Yes, what's happening? So as you've seen from the title of the video, we're doing a KTM mod. If you've got a KTM TPI EXC standard model, not 6 days, it probably ain't got a fan. I've got a fan on mine, mine's not 6 days, but we're optional, and previous person put a fan on. We were looking at getting a map switch and a fan fitted on Billy's bike, but with great timing, the nice people at NICECNC asked us if we want to do any products off their website. We saw that a good opportunity to get a fan off them, get it fitted to Billy's bike. On the basis we do a video, so that's exactly what we're doing. It's not just a gimmick for the video. When you're in ones doing technical stuff, they do get hot. So let's have a quick look what they sent us. So, we actually chose to get a switch with a fan kit, the actual fan itself, and the mounts that go on the side of the radiator to mount the fan. There's no instructions, but I'm sure it's dead easy and we can figure it out. So enough of that. So we're just waiting for Billy, but he should be here right about now.
So as Carl's mentioned, every time we go out, we start getting a bit of mud or a bit of clutching up some hills, it gets red hot. So NICECNC timed it perfectly. This bike hasn't got a fan, it didn't come with one. I didn't know this when I bought it, but unless it's 6 days, you don't get a fan kit with it. And I didn't really notice until we're in woods, we're out playing out on bikes, Carl's fan's kicking in, and this is absolutely boiling. So today, we're gonna fit a fan to the bike, we're gonna take it out for a blast, get it red hot like we usually do, but normally, I'll have to give it a minute to cool back down.
Hopefully this time, with flick of a switch, we've got some cooling happening.
Nice and cool. I'm hoping that we bolt it straight on, fit it, flick switch, and it just comes straight on. That'll be nice. So let's get cracking, let's get it all stripped off, let's get it bolted on.
So we are going to take his exhaust off because we need to get this bottom hose off to drain water out. We've actually put water in from when he had a split in one of his pipes. So we're going to drain the system, get some coolant in, but to actually fit the fan, you do not need to take this pipe off, but your radiator will have to come off.
There is a bit of coolant in it because we didn't fully drain it when we topped it back up with water. It was just running low, so we topped it back up last time when we replaced that hose. So there is still a bit in it, but it's a lot more diluted. Breather off, and it's off.
And it's off.
So this is outside at radiator that you see. This is the mount. So we're thinking it goes something like that.
Line it up on these holes outside.
And then you've got a little spacer which drops in on top of your threaded hole, and then that drops on top of that to give you your distance.
And then you bolt through that top hole, bolts down into the mount. Obviously this mount's bolted to the side at radiator. Done.
Then you've got this side. They're nicely done as well, aren't they? This side's even better because it actually just slots on over your lugs where it bolts to, so you know exactly where that one goes. Drops straight there.
Yeah, once you've done this one and that lines up, you'll realise that one lines up for you. That's it, as easy as that.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
So for inside at radiator, where it slots over, we've figured out that the tapered thread bolts, they go in the alley side, and the screw ones are pointed because they screw into the rubber side of the radiator. So you get 2 of those and you get 2 of those. So make sure when you actually mount your fan that the plug is facing inwards towards
Inside
your tank.
of your tank and not the outside through your rad scoop.
Otherwise it's not going to reach to plug in. So that's it, it's fitted. Mounts on, fans on, it's ready to go back on the bike, and all you need is an Allen key and a screwdriver. That is it. That's all you need to put it on. Nice.
So you need to take tank off.
Why?
Because when you're using a switch like we are, we're going to be running wires obviously down here. They're going to go under the tank, come out here, straight to the fan. And your fuel line, you've got a button underneath, which is the same with most of these TPIs. You only have to do it, I found it one-handed. And then just pull it apart.
Oh, you just press that button?
Yeah.
That's it?
It's on a quick release.
It's not that quick.
It's a rubber O-ring, and that's it. So that's just a slider.
Oh yeah. We were just wondering if we didn't buy a switch with it and it just worked off the temperature of the engine, we were wondering where it plugs into because we can't find a plug that fits that. So we were thinking, all wiring looms have got a bit saying whether it's 6 days or not, so you should be able to plug and play. So if you want to get these extra bits, you can put them on. But we're thinking, it's got to have that plug somewhere. So we've took all headlight off, started looking at all connectors behind here. There's some that aren't in use, we're guessing on the foot map switch. And then we've started looking around frame and we've found this one tucked right underneath. And
that's what we need for the fans plug direct straight into, so that one should automatically turn your fan on off when your engine gets to a certain temperature. But as mentioned, we're not bothering with that, bypassing that straight onto the switch. Very nice. So looking at this, it's obviously got an inline fuse there, so it don't blow nothing. Straight to your battery, that goes straight to your fan. Obviously switch on your bars, done. So which side do you want it on? That side or this side?
I want it
this
on
side.
left. Yeah.
You always have it on left anyway. You don't want it there because you've got throttle wires. So we've just figured out, because it's a generic switch, it's obviously for your standard bar size, what's on that CR. I think they're 20 odd mil, but your fat bars are a lot fatter. So when you actually try and fit it on here,
there's a bit of a gap.
You've got a massive gap and them screws aren't going to reach.
What we're going to do?
So we're going to have to sellotape that on. For you Americans, sticky tape. So don't panic if you have got fat bars. All we've done is put some longer screws in. It fits like a glove. So I'm guessing this wiring loom will just go behind your light, straight down the centre of the frame, because obviously that's going to go all the way to your battery. So everything's going to sit nice and neat all the way down your frame.
And then that goes
that
through
one
to
for
the
your
fan.
fan, just put it straight through the centre of your frame.
Drop that through frame. Just in front of the coil.
Just down here, so your fan's got somewhere nice plug in, you can tuck it back in there then when it sits in. Obviously, red to your positive, black to black, which is negative. It's colour codes, you can't get it wrong. If you do get it wrong, you're going to blow this fuse in here, but...
If you do get it wrong, you shouldn't be riding a bike. It even comes with a spare plug.
So we're going to give it a try. We don't know if it has to be started up or if it'll just work off the battery. I should imagine it'll work off battery though, because it's wired direct to it, so we'll see. Plug. Oh yes.
Power on that. It's got some power, that, hasn't it?
You leave it on mine now. That blows a lot more than what mine does anyway.
It's got some power, it's loud, isn't it?
You can hear the suction. Yeah, that's a beast.
That's definitely going to
But you've got a positive, because if your bike does get hot, like my bike has to be running for some reason, turn my fan on and off. This one, with it being wired direct at battery, you can just sit with your fan on and drain your battery and hope it don't go flat. So let's get the rest of it on, tidy all the wires up, and then we'll get you back on.
So that's it, we're done. It didn't take long at all, it was nice and easy to fit. It won't be a proper test without taking it out for a ride, so we're going to take it out and see how the fan gets on, because it's been known to get hot when we're going through woods. Now, with this on, it should keep it nice and cool, so let's see. So we've been out for an hour or so. Normally at this point now, bike would be red hot. I'd just feel it on my legs, boiling. I'd have to stop. Not as hot as this bike. I'd have to stop, give it 10 minutes to cool down. So as you've seen a couple of videos ago, it got red hot and it burst on a
Burst your top pipe off what made it, it got so hot.
Yeah, it was just getting red hot. Now,
But
flick fan on,
that saves the day.
keep it nice and cool.
This is not actually a sales pitch either. I've got a fan on, but it's a lot better than what I've got, so I'm probably going to end up buying one of them just for me actually.
The thing is, you can buy it with or without a switch, so if you just plug it straight into your...
It'll work like mine off temperature engine.
Yeah, it just comes straight on whenever it gets hot. With that, you got peace of mind. You can think, oh, I don't want.
It's gonna get hot. It's gonna boil. Bzzz, straight on, yeah.
So I'm going to put a link down below where you can get the products. If you use code TC11, you'll get 11% discount off your purchase price. Check out the website. There's absolutely tons of bits for bikes like KTMs, Huskies, Gas. And once again, I'll see you on the next one.